Hi everyone, it's Pam. Welcome back. Oh, I tell you, I have tried for 2 weeks to do a tutorial on using these little mini coasters to do a miniature junk journal. And I did a video on 3 that I had made to give away to my friends. And then so I thought, well, I'm going to do a tutorial on this to show you how I put it together. So here's my first one. I videotaped it. It ended up upside down. Here's my second one. I videotaped it and ended up upside down. So here we are, number 3. If this one don't work, I give up, okay? So, number 1, these are little cardboard coasters that you get like from when you donate to different charities and stuff, or if they're trying to sell you something or whatever. So those are 3.5 inches square, and then the cardstock I used is 3.25 inches square because I wanted it to fit just inside the cover. And then I decorated each page, and then I did a fabric hinge so that you could lay it open. They would open up flat when you were going to use them. So I did them all except this first one. I just wanted to show you real quick how I did it, and then I'm going to show you how to put them together. And hopefully we can get through this time. So first of all, the covers on the inside, I did put a little side tuck in here, and I used some of G over at Happiness and Crafting, some of her little mannequins. So I put a pink one on the front and a blue one on the back. So we're going to set those aside for a moment because we don't need them right at the moment. And I'm going to take this card and we're going to decorate it up. So I'm going to sit down and hopefully this works. Get my fabric glue. I know everybody uses different kinds of glues. I use the Fabri-Tac. It's very faithful, and I just enjoy using it better. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it just on 3 sides because it's going to be sitting on the edge of the paper. And I'm going to take this and set it right there like that. And then these are my little tag tucks, which are plain on the back. This cardstock I found on I think it was Joann Fabrics. It's 2-toned. It's pastel on one side and a little darker on the other, and it's 6 inches square. So you can get a lot of these little tags this size out of it. I think this tag is, let's see, it's 1.5 inch wide by 2.5 inch long. And then I used this fancy puncher, this one here, to make those pretty little corners. And then I found a book of alphabet letters, and I decided, since this one's about birds, that I would put a different bee on each little card tuck. So, alright, we should be dry by now, so we're going to stick that in there. And then on the opposite side, what I've done is I just used a used tea bag, and I scrunch it all up, just like that. Make it into a little ball, and bring it back out just a little bit. And I'm going to glue that on. I just need to see where this one is. It's on the bottom. Okay. So we're going to put this one on the... I tried to alternate top and bottom type thing. So, make sure we're in the right spot here. I don't want to have to do this again. Put a little glue on there. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, now I'm going to get a frog in my throat. Let me get a drink here. We had a little snow last night, and so everything was kind of white this morning. When my husband come up to wake me up, I was in such a deep sleep, and he says, "I figured you'd be up with all the noise from those cars outside." And I go, "What cars?" I was sleeping very deeply. So anyways, I got up, and after we fed the cats and everything, I came into my quilt room, and I look out my windows as I open the blinds up, and there's this car sitting in the middle of the yard across the street where the apartments are. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a strange place to be. And there was no way he was going to go up. It's all uphill, but the ditch is pretty deep there. I don't know how he did it with that little car. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next, let me see. Let me put this over here. And those are for the covers. Okay. Okay, first we're going to glue this. Now what I do is I take the card this part is going to be glued to the cover, which I'll show you in a minute. So the first page, the second page, if you want to call it, that's going to be glued to the next page. So put our glue on, and I'm going to take this, lay my camera here, okay, smooth that down, and then I'm going to glue it to these, which I've already done. Let's see if there are any stuck together while we're at it here. See, there's one. That's one thing when you're doing this, is go back and check them after a little bit, because this glue, when it sticks, it sticks. Okay. All right, so we're going to flip this over for just a second. And always make sure you got everything going in the right direction, because you can get turned around real quick with something like this. Okay, so upside down. And I'm going to fit this right up against there. Give it a quick press, flip it over so we can see it from the front. Okay, fold that in. Give it a good press. Open it back up. And then I just go and I trim off. And what I usually use, I mean, I've used ribbon, different things, but you got to watch the thickness. And this is just hand-dyed muslin, and it works out really great. It's thin, but it's sturdy enough that it holds all your papers together. I've used this in big journals and little ones too. Okay, so that's how we put that together. So now we're going to take, this is the back side, okay, and we're going to take the front side and add it to the back side. I thought it's easier if you do kind of half and half, so you're not fighting with a lot of bulk on one side, adding a single page on the other side. So we're going to add this one in. Get this going here. So yeah, it was raining when we went to bed last night, and I was like, when I woke up and I saw the white, and I was like, what? What's going on here? I didn't know it was going to snow. But it is January, and it does snow in January. So, okay, we'll put the glue on this side. So in the future, I'm going to try to do, I'm planning to do 3 different videos a week. Monday's going to be Monday Minis, which is miniature whatever. And then Wednesday's going to be What's in the Box. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. And then Friday is going to be Freelance Friday. And we'll just have all kinds of fun with something different each week. Okay, let's fold that closed. Open it back up. Trim off. I want to try to incorporate more fabric in using, I'm a quilter, and I do quilt for other people, their quilt tops, and I've got so much fabric and fabric scraps that I need to start going through and maybe make up some kit packets to put on Etsy. Okay, we're going to let that dry for just a second, and then on the cover. Okay, that's dry enough. Okay. We're going to attach the front and then the back. So, whoops. And my glue decided it's going to start gooping out here. That's the strangest thing with this glue, is it'll go back down and go back down, and all of a sudden you look up and you've got this volcano coming out the top. And you're like, what? What are you doing? Okay. Now I do make the one that joins the cover just a smidgen wider because it's going to take the most stress. So I want to make sure I got plenty of forgot to bring me a baby wipe in here. Now I got glue all over my fingers. That's great. Okay. Now just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to take our cover. Oops, that's the back. Oh no, wait. Shoot! What did I do? Oh, can you believe I did this? Oh, Pam, what am I going to do with you? No, that's going to take the paint off there. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Okay, let's think for a second. Let's just think for a second. Let's see, how much am I off here? It's still the show green, isn't it? All right, this is one of those what do you do moments, especially when you're on screen trying to figure out what you're going to do. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe cry a little bit. See, I wasn't watching what I was doing when I did it. That's the sad part. Okay, let's see. We're just going to take it off, close our eyes, and we're going to make something out of this. We're going to make something out of this. I think what I'll go ahead and do is put this on, and then we'll cover the rest with a nice piece of lace. That's what we're going to do. Nobody will ever know except us, right? All the millions of people who watch YouTube. I have to laugh. I mean, it's either that or cry, and I don't want to cry online. I don't want anybody to hear a grown woman cry, so we're just going to do this. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay. Get that out of the way. It's a bad memory. Gone away now. And I will put a nice, real pretty piece of lace over this, and it'll be fine. And then I'll just mimic the same thing in the back, even though this one will be fine. I can't believe this glue is glooping. It's glooping. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, I'm already at 14 minutes. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. Okay. There, like that. Okay, this is what it's supposed to look like when you join it. Okay. Except I wasn't paying attention and I put them both on the same side. And nobody's perfect, you know, but it'll all work out. here. Fold it over. Trim this off. Okay. Now we're going to put her spine on. I found this little, it was an earring. Actually, it went like this, and there was like a earring back on there. But I only had one, so I took it off. I turned it upside down, and that's going to be on the spine of the journal. So first we're going to put it on the front. Like this. And this is 2 inches wide by 4 inches long, which I'm going to trim off because I don't need all of that. But I'm going to take that right up to where this is going. There we go. Fold it over. And bring it around to this side. That. Bring this up and over. Still on camera? Yes, okay. That's one good thing. It disappeared off the camera yet. Oh. You know, if everything went perfectly smoothly, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. So, this is my life. Okay, now I'm going to open this up so I can trim off. And get this one. It will get better. It will get better. I promise you. Alrighty then. Now, like these, I will get some more of this little lace out, and I will put that along here, and along here, and also along here, and back here, just to make it match. I put it like right on the edge there. So, anyways, here we go. Goodness. So I'll just give you a quick flip through and just don't look at that, okay? Okay. Like I said, each one of these has a different alphabet letter or a different B in each pocket. There's some that are big and some that are little. And then over here I put little different things here. And you see how nice and flat this opens up, and it's still, there's plenty of room to journal. I like this one. I thought that was kind of cute. The girl's face. It's like a Victorian Art Nouveau. Another bee. Another bird and a bee. I think I'll be using a lot more of these letters. They're really, really, really neat. Oh, we're at the middle here. Come on, open up. Thank you. I thought that was a pretty one too. I mean, they're all pretty, but some of them are just prettier. This one's cute. It's got a little cherub on it. Got that. There. Cherub again. And our little girl. And there we go. So somehow I will figure out a way to use my other little thing up front behind the lace if I have to. But anyways, sorry it's not as fancy as I planned, but you know, some things don't always work out the way you plan. But those are the 3 journals. This one will look just as pretty as these when I get done with it, and they will be for sale in my Etsy shop, which is, I'll leave a link down below so that you can see them. But this one I did, it's more like butterflies I did in this one. It was so cute. Did all butterflies in that one, and flowers, of course. And also, on this one, I Zentangled all the way around with just little hearts and posies alternating. And I thought it was so cute. That one, and that one. And then this one, I believe, what did I put in this one? I don't even remember. It was all birds also. Okay. So that one I had different little birds that I put on the little tags. So each one's a little bit different, and they're all the same size, same number of pages, but I just decorated a little bit differently. They make nice little gifts for someone who's maybe traveling somewhere, or, you know, just wants something, you know, small that they can carry with them whenever. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching me mess up on that one, but it'll all work out. I'm telling you, it'll all be fine. That's what I keep telling myself. So thanks for all of you watching, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday with What's in the Box. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.